Hello everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the trade analysis for 16th September Thursday, also the weekly expiry, and also a trade review of what happened today, where were the best entries. What I've opened here is the 15 minutes chart of Bank Nifty. As you can see, this trend line worked pretty well. We broke out of this trend line, had a retest, and then had a good up move. This was analyzed in our yesterday video. I'm just going to play a small clip. Break out of this trend line or breakdown of this trend line is my view for tomorrow. So as you can see, we had a possibility that we could either break down or break out. Finally, we got a break out of this trend line and a good confirmation over here when this trend line was retested. Let me just turn on the CPR. Even using CPR, we had very good entry today. See, as soon as we opened, we got a little bit of sell-off, and the previous day low and S1 didn't break, and immediately got a good up move. And the second entry was when we retested the CPR and the trend line. There were two confirmations, but I was busy with some personal work and I failed to capture this move today. But we had a pretty good trending day on the upside. So this for Bank Nifty. Now coming for the trade possibilities for tomorrow, I'm just going to I've put a resistance line over here at about 36,950. That is today's high and the recent high of 37,130. So which could act as possible resistance tomorrow. See, since we have a wide CPR, we could remain sideways, either get a gap down and remain sideways most part of the day within the CPR range, or we could get a gap up and remain between R1 previous day high and within this range because of white CPR and also having a pretty trending day today. So these are my one of the two possibilities for tomorrow. And since HGX Nifty is showing a gap down of 17 points, this could change by tomorrow morning. We could even have a gap up, but as of now we are looking at a gap down of 17 points. So we could get a gap down, take support within this CPR levels for some time, and then get one move on the upside, either to the previous day high or R1. This is also one possibility. But I'm expecting the market to be sideways most part of the day because of the wide CPR. Let's just look at the open interest. Open interest for Bank Nifty, we're seeing a good resistance at 37,000 and a good support at 36,800 and 36,700. So in case we get a gap up or a gap down and get some dip towards 36,000, this level, right, where we have the CPR pivot and the support from the OI, right, open interest at about 36,700, probably it's a good buy until the previous day high, today's high and R1. And if we go even higher, then yes, 37,130 is the first target on the higher side. And in case we slip lower, we have the levels already marked. I'll be using the same levels, S1, and this green zone can act as a good support. So this is a plan for Bank Nifty for tomorrow. See, there is a good resistance as of now at 37,000. It's looking difficult for 37,000 to be taken out tomorrow, but we'll never know. We are very close to 37,000. We are at 36,840. So probably on intraday basis, we could get taken out. We could take out 37,000 tomorrow. So in case we take out 37,000, probably all these call sellers will have to run for cover, and the Bank Nifty can be pushed higher until the CPR R2 or the recent high of 37,100. So these are the possibilities that I have for Bank Nifty for tomorrow. Let's look at Nifty. See, again in my yesterday's video, I did mention that, see, we had a good resistance in this area at about 17,370, and we got a breakout and a retest. So probably today's move will be a breakout, but I didn't expect such a big breakout, even breaking R3 and going like 130 points. I did expect a good move on the upside, but not so much. So it's pretty much the same thing happened. We broke out of this resistance zone, had a retest, and then had a pretty good up move. Now since we again made a fresh all-time high in Nifty, I'm going to press this blue line here for the all-time high level. and place one more support here. And we'll have to make use of only the CPR. I don't have any other ways of calculating the targets for Nifty as of now. Since we are at all-time high, there's no other resistance, only CPR and pivot points. We'll have to make use of that. And Nifty also could remain sideways within this CPR range, or probably gap up and remain sideways between R1 and this previous day high because of wide CPR and because of the good trending day that we had today. Let's just look at the open interest for Nifty. See, Nifty even 17,500 put is having a lot of open interest. There's a good support at 17,500 put. So any dip tomorrow close to this CPR upper pivot, right, at about 17,500 can be bought for previous day high and R1 as the targets based on the open interest. And the only resistance is coming in at 17,600, but you can see in the on the naked chart there's more put sellers than the call sellers, right? So probably Nifty will remain even bullish tomorrow, and we can make use of the CPR as the targets. Probably a good entry will be around 17,500 for the long side. And in case we slip, if some kind of profit booking kicks in, as the global market is not so bullish, if you can see the Dow Jones is at -40 and even the European markets are in red. So based on the global market, if we get a sell-off, the first support would be at 17,430, and then we have this major support where we have taken resistance many times and support that is about 17,374. But I don't think we're going to dip so much. So even if we get a dip, it might be a small dip, but we have our levels marked where we would enter and exit based on the CPR and the based on price action. So this is it for tomorrow. Let's see how the trade goes tomorrow. It's also the weekly expiry, and I just have this new trading account open from First Stock. I'll be using this to show my trades, how I enter, exit, and all that. Today in the later part of the day, I just opened this account, like everything got settled today. So I've just taken some small trade just for testing purpose to see how it works. It works really good. This is First Stock. The orders get executed pretty quick, and everything else should be the same, right? So I'll be using this to show all my trades going further. And that's it for today. Have a good trading day tomorrow. Thank you.